Okay. Well, this is going to be the first numbered UFC card that's going to be featuring some of the featherweights. How does it feel to be participating in a little bit of history there?
It's awesome, man. It just keeps on getting better. I got to fight in the second to last WEC in history, and got a win, biggest win of my career so far, and I'm gonna get to fight in the first UFC, numbered UFC with all the weight classes, and I'm gonna get another huge win, So it just keeps getting better every time.
Well, Grispi's the #1 contender, in that weight class, and he seems to be a very dangerous opponent. Have you seen any of his fights? What kind of research have you done on him?
Yeah,
and what are you expecting from him?
I'm expecting pretty much the same way he always fights, But I've seen a lot of footage on him. I've seen some of his older, beginning of his career. And the WC sent me all of the footage they had of him in the WC, which is 4 fights total of 7 minutes. You know what I mean? So even watching 4 fights of him in the WC, I don't have a whole lot, to really watch. It's just him moving around and slapping on submissions. He's true to his name, the Fluke. He grabs it and that's it. It seems like a strong guy, long, good timing. Decent stand-up. I haven't really got to see his ground. It seems like he has good guillotines, and I saw a good rear naked choke, but that's not saying too much about his jiu-jitsu. That's just submissions. I haven't seen his transitioning and how he is on the ground, movement-wise and stuff like that. So I'm not really too sure about that. I won't really be able to find that out until I get in there with him. But I've been doing jiu-jitsu for a while. I've been competing in jiu-jitsu for a while. I've been fighting for a while. I just got my purple belt under Tim Prater. He's not gonna do anything I haven't seen before. I'm expecting him to be strong and be long. So we're just, in the gym, getting ready for it every day.
Okay, well, it's going to be your first UFC fight, and you're going to be fighting the #1 contender in that weight class. Do you feel like they're kind of throwing you to the wolves, so to speak, a little bit, for your first fight at that weight class and in the UFC?
Some people might, I guess, call it throwing into the wolves. I'd like to call it giving me a present, man. It's great. Start right off at the top, jump head first and with the main guys, when I beat him, then, whoever's next, where does that put me in the UFC? It's awesome, I get to go in there and be the underdog and crush somebody's dreams of being a #1 contender. It's incredible. I love this matchup for me, man. He's not a really strong wrestler. I'd say that my first fight in the WEC was thrown into the wolves. I was fighting a strong, big wrestler, and those styles of fighters, match up worse for me. Guys who are just good at wrestling and pinning you down and winning rounds.
Neutralizing you.
Yeah, Grispi's he's a fighter like myself. He's a finisher, So anytime you get 2 finishers in there, I don't know.
It's going to be exciting, one way or the other, huh?
It's not going to be a decision, I'm sure.
Right on. Well, look, man, are there any sponsors you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Jules Bruchez. He's my strength and conditioning coach, I'm going to 145. I feel stronger than I did at 155. My cardio feels great. He's helping me just maintain all my strength. And, I know a lot of fighters around here locally, if they're looking for somebody, he's the man to go to. You can find him on Facebook. He's helped me out a lot. But I'd like to thank Gladiators Academy. Just everybody who's helping me out, who's helped me out to get to where I am now. Vita Fight, Heavy Rope, the original Heavy Rope Jump Rope Company. Tim Prater, Josh Artie, Harry Duyon, everybody who's had a part in my career, appreciate it.
All right, man. Well, we appreciate your time and good luck, man. Shock the world.